Are you looking to save time and energy on cooking dinner? These one pot and one pan recipes are just what you need. Follow along and grab the recipes that are linked in the description. The first recipe is for chicken pot pie soup, which is great for when you don't feel like making the full pie. In a large pot, add olive oil and 2 bags of mixed veggies and cook it for 1 to 2 minutes. Add parsley and salt and pepper, and I also use our favorite adobo seasoning for an interesting kick. Then add 3 cups of water and bring it to a boil, cooking for about 15 minutes. While waiting for that, in a small bowl, combine 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of water, and then set it aside for now. After the 15 minutes, add 3 cups of cooked and shredded chicken, a 1/4 cup of heavy cream, and the cornstarch slurry. Give it a good stir and cook for another 1 to 2 minutes to let everything heat back up. You can taste test here and add more seasonings if necessary. I like making homemade biscuits to go with this. It's easier than a full pie and it tastes amazing. Next up is a cream cheese chicken chili made right in the slow cooker. It's one of my favorites and it is super filling. In the bottom of a slow cooker, add 1.5 pounds of chicken breast, 1 can each of drained black beans and corn, and a can of diced tomatoes. I added some extra liquid here because the chili can get kind of thick. Next, add 2 tablespoons of ranch seasoning and 1 tablespoon of taco seasoning, and then place a block of cream cheese on top. Place the lid on and cook on low heat for 5 to 6 hours. This is my Instant Pot, but I am using the slow cooker function. Once that's finished, remove the chicken and shred it, then place it back in the slow cooker. You can also use a KitchenAid mixer if you don't like shredding by hand. Mix everything back together and then serve. I like making rice to go with this, but it's not necessary. This chili has won a couple of different chili cook-offs, and I highly recommend you try it. The next recipe is for a bacon, broccoli, mac and cheese, which has now become one of my favorite dinners. Start by filling a large pot with water and heat to boiling. While waiting for that, cook a bag of frozen broccoli florets in the microwave. I only heated it for like 2 minutes, just enough to defrost it. Empty it onto a cutting board and chop it into small pieces and then set aside. Once the water boils, add 2 cups of elbow macaroni and cook it for 7 to 8 minutes and then drain and set the pasta aside. In that same pot, add a 1/4 cup of bacon pieces, 1 cup of evaporated milk, a dash of hot sauce, 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and salt and pepper. Stir that together and warm it on low heat. Next, stir in 1 cup of shredded cheddar, a little bit at a time. If you like your macaroni extra cheesy, you can add 2 cups of it. Once that's fully combined, add in the broccoli and the macaroni, stirring it until fully combined, and then divide it into 4 bowls. This makes for a full meal in itself, and it was so good. I recommend doubling this recipe if you want leftovers for a couple of days. But if this isn't enough food for you, you can always have a side salad to go with it. The last recipe is a one-pan meal, sheet pan gnocchi. Gnocchi is a potato pasta, and here I'm using up a huge bag of frozen gnocchi I got from my grocery outlet. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees and slice up a package of chicken sausages, laying them on a sheet pan. Add 4 cups of gnocchi and then 2 bags of frozen green beans. I had to use 2 sheet pans to fit everything. Drizzle all this with olive oil and then your favorite seasonings. I used my favorite Creole seasoning here. Bake it for 20 to 25 minutes until everything is lightly golden on top. Now, I like to pull this out halfway through and stir it just to stir it all together. This is also a complete meal with the protein, carb, and vegetable. This one is super easy, especially with the use of frozen vegetables. If you need more food with this though, you can serve it with a side salad or maybe biscuits or even garlic toast. So leave a comment and tell me, what is a one pot or a one pan meal that you love to make? Remember that all these recipes are in the description. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later.